Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video, we are going to be going over this 9000 power score Cicada Steppy Hover, but this is quite a unique one. This has got something very unique and a little bit unfair in my opinion. I will show off in the garage, so for the all in terms of purposes, it is a normal Cicada Hover, but when you hit a certain button, yes, we get a hologram which basically obscures like the majority of the build and is on an incredibly quick reload, as you can see. So the reason I want to do this video today is because I basically went up against the Scorpion Hover running this, not yesterday, the day before, I want to say, and as soon as he popped that hologram, I could no longer see the actual Scorpions, because bear in mind, it's not an issue for the player who's running it because his camera is higher than yours, but with you, if you're trying to see a weak spot on a build and he's got a hologram covering it, then you can no longer hit that weak spot reliable, and it just gives them a massive advantage. Against the Scorpion Hover in question, I couldn't see the scopes anymore, so I was forced to cabin him during that time. It was just, kind of a bad feeling because if you're able to do this with holograms now, and the hologram in question, by the way, is called Meteor, I want to say. Yeah, meteorite. Now it's 16 days until destruction, so I'm guessing it was a battle for uranium reward. So luckily, this isn't going to be a permanent thing. But as you can see, it's of such a large scale that it's just going to give an advantage to whoever's running it. Say if you had like a Scorpion versus Scorpion fight, and one of them was running this hologram, it's going to be very hard for the guy who doesn't have the hologram to actually get a win. So I wanted to do a video covering that today because I really do not want these holograms to turn into Crossout's version of like bushes in War Thunder, where you can use them to obscure a weak spot on your build. So I figured a really good build to show this off would be a Cicada Hover, because this basically has a weak spot, almost like a tank, whereby it's got very durable body, 3000 durability, but if you want to hit here, the guns or the cicadas themselves only have like 200 durability. So if you smack that weak spot here, you're probably going to take at least one weapon, maybe two. But the point is, it's now going to be obscured by this giant ass hologram. I've even put a bulldozer hologram on it also just to add to it, but the meteorite is the biggest problem, and luckily I can only get one and can't actually buy it on the market, which is honestly a good thing. So yeah, I figured we'd run this in the usual 20 minutes or so of PvP, pop in this hologram whenever we get into like certain fights where we might get stripped, and to just see if we ever actually lose a weapon, because these are fairly common builds. People know to shoot up here, but if we are able to obscure it, we might be able to keep all of these guns alive for every single match, which would be a mistake if it is. I really think the devs should get rid of this just because of its ability to obscure the build. I don't like that. Have the ones that go up in the air or go to the back of the build, like trading lights or anything like that. But if you can use them like bushes, then that's an issue, in my opinion. So yeah, we'll jump into the games now, guys, and I hope you all enjoy. Ah! Cicada, help! Thank you. Well, that was tense. Hungry Luke. Stop! This feels like I'm taking the piss out of him, doesn't it? With all these holograms going off. I'll ignore him. Sorted. Why would you draw attention? Sorted. Nice. And these these scatters are really quite busted actually. I think I'll take the holograms off of my shooting. Wait, why? Yeah, like it's PvP. Okay, we've changed things around a bit. We've put our holograms now on a separate button. The reason for that is because, firstly, I don't want to keep spamming out the holograms because it might look like I'm taking the piss out of people. But also, against melee builds, the holograms don't serve a purpose because, you know, the firebug or the harvester doesn't care where my cicadas are for the most part, you know? Ow! So yeah, if anything, it was just obscuring my line of sight against the melee builds. So now we've got the holograms for when we need it. It's basically when we get shot. How did that happen, mate? Yeah, I don't fancy fighting free people, so I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. Thank you. Oh, cicada! Zeno, please leave me alone. Thank you. Okay. Team. Thank you. How the hell am I still alive? I'm out here. Thank you. Please keep shooting him. We still haven't lost the gun, by the way. I'll point that out. Okay, game number 4, and we have not had a single cicada shot off. Now, I'm not saying it's all down to holograms, but again, like the bushes in War Thunder, is gonna help. That I know for sure. The hell? Okay. Put my holograms just in case that guy shoots me. I don't fancy pushing that. Excuse me. Okay, this guy could use a hand on the right. Never mind. The hell did he go? Guys, we have bigger problems. I think we got this. Ooh. Right, we'll go left on him. He looks almost dead. Thank you, sir. Where's this bot? Oh yeah, it's the first one stuck in a corner. Okay. Oh, so far so good. I understand that it's not going to make like a huge difference, but you got to admit that is going to give you an advantage in keeping your guns alive. Like if you had a 1v1 and one player had this and the other player didn't, the guy who has it's going to be have an advantage from having it. I'm gonna shot myself if I don't get behind a rock. The guy hasn't pushed yet, so it's all good. Did no one? Okay. I'll go behind that. I'll 1v1 this guy just to test it out. Oh, he's on a yoke guy, so he's definitely not shooting my guns. That was a poor person to do a 1v1 against. Mate, you got bigger problems. I know it's not exactly like the point of this video, but cicadas are incredibly overpowered. I am amazed they haven't been nerfed yet. Because they dominate. Well, I'm not say dominate, but they are very good at like every power score you can burn them in. You can use them at 9,000 power score here. You can use them at like 20,000 power score up against relics. I imagine it's probably like a 6,000 power score one where you've got two cicadas around some way. Alright, I guess we're pushing this guy in middle then. Hello. Oh, this guy again. Okay, you can finish him. Is he dead then? Yes. It really does look like I'm trying to be disrespectful, doesn't it? Math too. Yeah, even then, I'm pretty sure like he was trying to shoot my guns, but he missed. Right, of course, last game, man. But we've played 6 matches. This is the 7th, and we haven't lost a single cicada. No, again, I'm not saying that's all because of this hologram, but I think it is a contributing factor. It is an advantage. Because when I was playing up against this thing, the guy had scopes, like I was saying, I had a real difficult time seeing where the hell the scopes were. I had to take guess shots, basically. And that did affect my accuracy. Bloody hell, okay. Against those Reapers, I'm just going to shoot wheels, or shoot low. You'll get his frames eventually. Yeah, like that. The hell happened there? Okay, there's a guy around here somewhere, by the looks of it. Oh, hello. I didn't know what you were. These weapons are cracked. I ain't sitting. Wait, do we still have our meteorite? Yes. I mean, look at that. Oh, shoot. Right, and that is it for the Meteorite Cicada hologram build. We did not lose a single weapon that entire time. Now, I admit some of it's down to, like, you know, us playing it well and playing it smart, but I think that the holograms definitely helped, especially there was one match in particular where we were going up against that nail gun thing, and he was trying to shoot the guns, but I'm guessing he just couldn't see them through the hologram, which gave us a huge advantage, because if those nail guns go into the armor or the carbine, we don't care. If they hit the guns, then we care. That's just how it works. So I really think that developers should probably just remove that meteorite hologram, and please don't do any further ones. I do not want to turn this to turn into a thing of everyone just running stupid holograms and spamming them out all the time just to, you know, cover up the weak spots. So yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you for tomorrow's.